Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 1 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 1 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter addition. The lessons we're going to cover today are make a number using addition sums up to 20, addition sentences for word problems sums up to 20, related addition facts, addition sentences calls. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, I'm on grade 1 math. We are on the chapter addition. Let's just start with the lesson. That is make a number using addition sums up to 20. Hold on. Okay, here. How do you make 9? We are working on the chapter addition. Okay, how do you make 9? So we are given four of the options. So we need to find the one that makes 9, right? So you can add them one by one and see which option makes 9. Why I cannot see the cursor? It's- Okay, so here we have 6 plus 3 makes 9. So the correct option is 6 plus 3. Let's just start with the test questions. How do you make 2? So I need to find the option that makes 2. So correct option is 1 plus 1. When you add 1 plus 1 makes 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1 plus 1 makes 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. How do you make 8? Option number 2 is the correct option. 7 plus 1 equals 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. 7 plus 1 is 8. How do you make 4? Option number 3 is the correct option. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Option number 3 is the correct option. 3 plus 1 is 4. How do you make 6? That is 5 plus 1. Option number 4 is the correct option. How do you make 7, which is the correct option? Option number 3 is the correct option. That is 6 plus 1 is 7. Option number 3 is the correct option. How do you make 5, which is the correct option? How do you make 5, which is the correct option? Very good. 3 plus 2 makes 5. Option number 3 is the correct option. How do you make 9, which is the correct option? That is 3 plus 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. How do you make 3, which is the correct option? That is 1 plus 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. How do you make 10? Which is the correct option? That is 7 plus 3. Option number 4 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is how, okay, that sentences for word problem sums up to 20. Addition sentences for word problem sums up to 20. The Wong family has 1 ounce of cherry jelly. They also have 5 ounces of grape jelly. Overall, how many ounces of jelly do they have? So you need to calculate how many jellies do they have. 1 ounce of cherry jelly and 5 ounces of grapes jelly. So 1 plus 5 is, that is 1 plus 5 equals 6. Let's just start with the test questions. Austin had to do the dishes after work. He washed 7 small plates and 1 large plate. So let's just add 7 plus 1 equals 7 plus 1 makes 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 7 plus 1 is 8. When Nancy painted her house, she used 7 gallons of white paint and 6 gallons of brown paint. How many gallons of paint did Nancy use in all? So, which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option. 7 plus 6 makes 13. Very good. On the first day of school, students used four small paper clips and four large ones. How many paper clips did they use that day? So four small and four large. So 4 plus 4 makes very good. 8 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 4 plus 4 makes 8. A school bus made a stop and one child got off the bus. Seven children stayed on. How many children were on the bus just before the stop? So which is the correct option? That is 7 plus 1 equals. That is 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. 7 plus 1 makes 8. Mitchell just used her allowance to buy some toy cars. She paid $6 and now she has left $1. How much money did Mitchell have before buying the toy cars? So 1 plus 6 equals 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. Dak has a chest of coins. Inside there is one gold coin and three silver coins. How many coins are in the chest? One plus three equals four. Option number one is the correct option. Martha's favorite games at the carnival are the bottle stand game and the bumper cars. Martha tries this bottle game 7 times and the bumper car 8 times. In all, how many times did Martha play the games? So, which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Which is the related addition fact for 1 plus 9 equals 10? So related addition facts are the one that have exactly the same numbers, just they just swap their places. So that is 1 plus 1, we're given 1 plus 9 equals 10. So the new one are the swapped one is 9 plus 1 equals 10. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Which is the related addition fact for 4 plus 3 equals 7? So related addition facts have exactly the same number, just the position of the addends are different, right? So you need to select the one that have exactly the same numbers. So the position, these are the addends, 4 is and 3, right? 7 is a sum of these two addends. So when you swap, they are 3 plus 4 equals 7. Option number C is the correct option. That is 3 plus 4 is 7. Which is the related addition fact for 3 plus 7 equals 10? Which is the related addition fact for 3 plus 7 equals 10? That is option number A is the correct option. 7 plus 3 equals 10. That is 7 plus 3 equals 10. Which is the related addition fact for 5 plus 1 equals 6? That is option number A is the correct option. 1 plus 5 equals 6. Option A is the correct option. Which is the related addition fact for 2 plus 4 equals 6? That is 4 plus 2 equals 6. Option number C is the correct option. Which is the related addition fact for 3 plus 6 equals 9? That equals option number A is the correct option. That is 6 plus 3 equals 9. Option number A is the correct option. Oh, that is 3 plus 6 plus 3 is 9. Option number B is the correct option. Which is the related addition fact for 8 plus 2 equals 10? Which is the correct option? That is option number C is the correct option. That is 2 plus 8 is 10. Option C is the correct option. Which is the related addition fact for 8 plus 2 equals 10? That is option number C. It would be 2 plus 8 equals 10. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. That is in sentences true or false. Addition sentence is true or false? Which sentence is true? Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 2 plus 1 equals 3. Let's just start with the test question. Which sentence is true? 1 plus 3 equals 4, 2 plus 2 equals 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 1 plus 3 equals 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which sentence is true? 2 plus 3 equals 5. 2 plus 2 equals 3. The correct option is option number 2, that is 2 plus 3 equals 5. Option 2 is the correct option. Which sentence is true? 1 plus 4 equals 2, 1 plus 4 equals 5. Which sentence is true? That is option number 1 is the correct option. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which sentence is true? 3 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 1 equals 3, which is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 2 plus 1 equals 3. Which sentence is true? 4 plus 1 equals 4 or 4 plus 1 equals 5? That is 4 plus 1 equals 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which sentence is true? 2 plus 3 equals 2 or 3 plus 1 equals 4? Option number 2 is the correct. 1 is the correct option. That is 3 plus 1 equals 4. Which sentence is true? 1 plus 2 equals 3 and 2 plus 1 equals 5, which is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 1 math. Chapter we were working on is addition. The lessons we have covered today are make a number using addition, sums up to 20. Addition sentences for word problems, sums up to 20. Related addition facts, addition sentences true or false. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have it. So any questions? Questions you can please ask if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.